Hi, I'm James Laughlin, a former 7-time world champion pipe band drummer. I want to share with you a little bit of a lesson inside my pipe band drumming inner circle. So every week I have a live practical lesson delivered either by myself or one of my amazing lineup of tutors. So you're going to see a little snippet from that today. And hey, if you would like to get your hands on a free drumming course, a full video course called Drumming Transformation Week, just click in the link below. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I put out so many video tutorials on pipe band drumming, so I hope you enjoy it.
We've all had dramatic examples like that, and as I get older, I find the dramatic examples make for great stories, but it's the ones that are more subtle that at least give me more of the problems. In terms of losing focus during a performance for either some internal or external reason, and I've so curious enough about it that I've spent some time that's a while focusing with others in my core on how to maintain focus, and not necessarily the young players who are so interested, but some of the older folks are. And so I've found that research has shown that our minds spend an awful lot of time wandering around. It's almost a default behavior for us to spend a good part of our waking hours contemplating events that happened in the past or might happen in the future, or hypothetical events that may never happen at all. I think it was a team of Harvard researchers that said that we spend up to I think 45 or 47% of our time thinking about something other than what we're actually doing, and so I got onto this because I noticed that when I'd be making a mistake or losing focus in a practice on my own, it's because my mind had wandered off. I'd be practicing rudiments, but actually thinking about what I'm going to pick up for lunch today or something, or more recently, mentally beating myself up after making an execution error earlier in the tune, and then blowing a break to the jig because I was thinking about this earlier error instead, or playing the third part of the medley hornpipe. We have a hornpipe opener in our medley, but already thinking about that troublesome break from the slow air into the suspect that's 2 minutes out or something like that from now.
I completely relate to that, actually. Yeah, I find that if I played something really nicely, I thought, oh, that's gone really well there, and then you sort of then make a mistake on the next bit. Or I do. Mind wandering is probably one of my biggest challenges. Well, not just with drumming, but a lot of things in life.
Well, it can significantly degrade performance, and I think more about that as I think I'm in a lot of respects my hands probably are still reasonably good, but I find that the older I get, the more the mental game becomes apparent. Now, it's ironic because from discussions with some of the younger players, I found that some of them don't even view it as a problem that can be dealt with. They just think it's part of the natural order of things and really can't be solved. It's just something that happens. But since we're all getting involved more into the competition and concert season now, we're moving on from learning new tunes to polishing the competition material after it's been memorized. We're having more outside practices, at least in the Northern Hemisphere. We're outside much more. Where people are viewing us more. We're conscious of them, whether or not they plan on grabbing parts of our anatomy or not. And they're there. So it's. I want to focus this session on how we deal with those distractions, because we have more of them now than we've had earlier in the year, and so I wanted to talk to about how you can choose to deal with those in a positive and an effective manner. And if you notice, one thing I titled this session "Regaining Focus" rather than maintaining focus, and that was selfish of me because personally I'm just terrible at sustaining or maintaining focus. The best I can hope to do is get better at regaining focus after I've lost it. So I'll discuss something about that as well.
I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a clip from our inner circle. If you'd like to see the full video, head on over to pipebandrumminginnercircle.com. I will put that description in the link below. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button because every week I upload a new video lesson. You don't want to be missing out on that. And please, while you're here, hit that subscribe button.